Right, it says we're live. Over on Nuke Chilli-heads. Nuke Chilli-heads. It's a little tiny place over on Facebook where we live. Go and check us out sometime. There we are, found it. Right, so we're there. And now we go to there. And there. A little bit of feedback for a few seconds, I'm very sorry. And there. Right. So we've gone live. What we're going to do is we're going to bring up Giovanni from D'Aguanno's Firey Foods and his beautiful missus, Alex. We all call her the beautiful Alex. And there they are.
Hi.
Good morning, everyone. In the UK.
It's morning.
It's morning.
Last week, you introduced us to some sauces. And I believe this week, you're going to introduce us to some new ones.
Definitely.
From somewhere else.
Yeah, most definitely. Same this week. It's coming from Canada again. Last week we had Eric Begg from Sorry Sauce. And as Alex will tell you, we almost fall out of the Sorry Sauce.
Oh, I should have grabbed it.
Well, normally basically on our show, we will be reviewing these hot sauces, and those are the ones that we'll be using throughout the week. Normally, most of them go this way. This week, we have Heiko from Heiko's hot sauce, and we've got a decent selection from him.
Speaking of Heiko, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring Heiko in like that, and then I'm going to go.
And we're back. Hey, Heiko, good to see you again.
Good to see you too. My twin brother, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so a couple of weeks ago, we did reviews with our kids, and every single one of them went, "Is that Daddy?"
Very close.
That was very easily one of the most fun reviews that I've seen, actually, with your 4 kids. The little girls, it was absolutely amazing.
They really enjoyed it. And of course, you have the honesty of children.
Yes.
I don't like it.
That's what made it just perfect. I was laughing out loud the whole time.
Yeah, so definitely. So this week, you're our featured producer. You did help us a huge amount in Chasing the Sun, and we put in an order to you, and it amazingly packaged. I love the packaging on that, and it's amazing how many people just by looking at the package goes, "Hey, is that one of Heiko's? I recognize this stuff." I just saw Angela in the back there.
Yeah, Angela just came walking by. She's checking on my bacon that I've got on the barbecue right now.
Yeah, so it worked. It worked really well. Everything was packaged amazingly, and we look at the bottles. I love the shape of your bottles, and I like how you have the quick release on the top of the cap. I like how they're easily stored. I can have 100 bottles of hot sauce all over the place, but I instantly know where your ones are just by that. And it's great. On top of that, I love your heat chart right on the side. Of course, I'm going for all the ones that are up on the very top. Alex is going for mediums and some of the other ones.
Medium.
So we'll have, you want to start, Alex? We'll have you start. We'll have her.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind starting because I want to hear. This one's actually, no, I lied. I'm going to start lower.
Yeah, start lower. That's the lower.
I'm going to start with this Heat and Honey.
Yes.
Made with Soldier's Pride wine. Let's see. So tell me about this. 15% of the proceeds goes to the Soldier On and Families of the Fallen Fund.
Yeah, those are 2 veteran support funds here in Canada. And the wine that we use, the Soldier's Pride, is made by a friend of mine, Smoky Ridge. He lives close by here. They've grafted grape trees on actual other fruit trees so that they can actually survive here during the winter. It gets quite cold here, and it's not really known for having a good climate to grow grapes. But he managed to actually get it done, and he asked me in the first case to make one with his red wine, and then last year he asked me if I wanted to make one with his honey from his own vineyard and with the white wine. Now, the reason why we give to the Soldier On Fund and the Families of the Fallen Fund is that his Soldier's Pride wine, he is a 4th generation military, and his kids are in the military as well. So he's seen a lot of battle on the field, and he really supports those causes just to make sure that people, the Soldier On Fund is basically, it helps wounded military people to get prosthetic legs and other prostheses that they may because of injuries, and the Families of the Fallen basically helps the families of the fallen financially and in what they need.
Awesome. That sounds like a really good cause.
And thank you for supporting a cause like that. And obviously, by buying your product and you having you support, that's very, very great.
And so the honey is from his honey as well. So it's his honey and his wine. Awesome.
It is his honey and his wine. He just had his beehive started last year, and he was very proud of it. So when he said, "Can you make something with it?" I wasn't going to say no.
That sounds great. I love honey. I love heat. It's pretty much my favorite two things. So I'm gonna try this. Ooh, yes! Right off the bat, it's like sticking out the top a little bit. It's nice and thick. Yeah. I like that. Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna get that? Do you want me to help?
Look at that, thick.
Oh, it's super thick.
Every time you work with mustard, there tends to be a bit of a plug-in at the top.
Mm-hmm.
That's because it's the shape of the bottle, and because it is thicker indeed. So yeah, you've seen the heat scale. That is based on my heat scale, so it may be slightly skewed for most people. Just to give you a heads up.
So this one is right in the middle there. So I'm gonna guess it's pretty hot. I've got a nice little spoonful.
I'm glad you actually listened to me. That's awesome.
That is really nice. I can definitely taste the wine in it. Has a nice little like aftertaste, and it's not super hot. A little bit.
No, it's a slow builder as well because of the honey that is in there. That'll cut through some of the initial heat, and you'll find out with a lot. Sorry?
It's smooth. I like it.
Thank you.
It tastes like it would go good
I try to get some sweetness in most of my hot sauces from natural sources, just so that you get a full flavor profile before you get slapped in the face by the heat, because anybody can make anything hot. I want to have people the enjoyment of actually having a good flavor as well. So.
Yeah, definitely.
I really appreciate that, because for me, I don't want something that just blows my face off with heat. I want to taste something yummy that also blows my face off with heat.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, I'm going to blow my face off with heat. I want to enjoy it, or at least enjoy the taste. Exactly. It's not always about just getting the super hot in there.
Yeah, that's a nice one. I would definitely just use that make a really good like sandwich topping. Probably even really good in like a soup, because it's not super hot, so it'd be good like to add just a little bit of a heat to like a noodle soup or something. Good.
Yeah, so that's Alex covering that one.
And it's already making me sweat a little bit, so it is a little bit hot. No, I'm good.
There's milk here if we need it.
I've got my tea.
And talking of milk, I may probably need some milk. Looking at the one that I have here, the one that I have goes straight up onto the wild scale, right up at the top. And I think the thing's not. It says, it's got Canadian colon cleanser. That's what this one is. Yes. And what I like is that it's almost like you're laughing at them.
I like that you're doing them along with us.
I know, it's exactly. It's like Canadian colon cleanser. And you should almost try it if you dare. So I'm going to give that.
I usually tell people that it may live up to its name and that they shouldn't ask me how I know that.
I bet. All right. So.
Yeah, where did it get its name? I bet I know.
I can smell hot peppers.
Ooh.
And onion.
Spicy.
It is.
He's gonna like this one. I don't think I'm gonna try it though.
One, but what do you smell on that? It's onions?
You know, honestly, it smells like cumin. It's very almost a curry smell.
There's curry in there, correct?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, there is a hint of curry in that one too.
I like it. It smells good.
So I think
I'm just gonna start smelling.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's gonna do a big spoon.
Oh yeah. What was it Johnny says?
Oh, here we go.
Cheers.
Me too.
If it's worth doing, it's worth overdoing.
That's true.
Now again, right on the palate, all these herbs, all this nice taste tingles here. Heat. You know, you should try it. It's not as bad as that one. Just a tiny little bit.
Okay, I'm gonna try a little.
She's gonna try a little bit of it. It's got a building heat, so try a little bit of it. You know.
I'm gonna just dot.
Because to me, this tastes wonderful. So I'd like to see it from your palate. You know, and you'll see what I'm saying.
Oh.
It's got beautiful heat, Heiko. Beautiful heat.
Thank you.
It's hot, but it's also very flavorful. I can taste that smokiness.
Yes, yeah. I love the taste of this. Very, very flavorful.
Oh, he's gonna use that one.
Oh, I am gonna use that one.
You'll put that one on your burgers,
on my burgers, yeah.
His hippie burgers.
But then again, I got a couple more here that may go on there too.
All right, I guess it's my. So I do want to hear the story.
100 shades.
It says 50 shades of pain.
Crossed out to 100.
But then it says 100 shades of pain. So let's hear.
So basically what happened is 50 Shades of Pain is one of my hot sauces in my standard line. And one day I was making a new batch and I kind of screwed up the recipe. I made a happy mistake. I put too many habaneros in there because there are some habaneros in there normally, but I put way too many. And I hate wasting a good product. So I was just like, what we'll do then is we'll make a limited edition that is going to be the 100 Shades of Pain.
Definitely. I mean, too much habaneros? Is there such thing as too much?
Yeah, so I do see that the first ingredient on this is chili peppers.
Correct. All my hot sauces, you'll see that the first ingredient is always a chili pepper, and then a combination of different ones.
Chili peppers. Chili peppers.
Yeah.
Chili peppers. So I like that. That means it's mostly peppers. So this one has.
Yeah, we grow the peppers ourselves actually here in Ottawa, so it's all locally grown.
So do you have to use a lot of greenhouses to keep it warm enough, or is it warm enough?
Right now, it is around 35, 40 degrees Celsius, so that'll give you a bit of an idea. That's 100. Yeah, it's close to 100 degrees Fahrenheit. So
that's pretty warm.
Yeah, we saw your plants were being babysat for a while there, and they were all being taken.
Yes,
and they look beautiful and big. They look healthy. That was good.
Yeah, we start them out. We start them out in January in a greenhouse because we do have to do that. We can't get them out into the field and into the pots until the end of May, the beginning of June, because it is too cold here otherwise.
Definitely.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, because I know here in Ferndale, it's that mild, never gets hot, never gets cold climate. So I've got some pepper plants outside, but they're just really to look pretty.
Yeah, basically.
I don't think they're actually going to produce any peppers unless I put a greenhouse over them and really focus a lot of energy, which I'm not going to do because
everyone's complaining. Oh, it's over 100 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's 61 up in Ferndale. It's beautiful up here.
I could probably tell you what it is right now.
Probably 62 is my guess.
It is 14 degrees Celsius here.
Yeah.
14.
And for us, that's comfortable.
For us, that's comfortable just after winter. But if it's 14 degrees right after the summer, we wear our winter coats. But otherwise, in the spring, we will have our shirts on. Yeah.
I think that's normal. You know, if it's coming out of winter and it's 60 degrees, you're like, yes. And then it's coming out of summer and you're like, where? But for us, it's just always 60 degrees. So we can always tell the tourists in the summer because they're wearing sweaters and shorts. Usually a Humboldt hoodie because they had to buy it here. They didn't bring one.
That's normal. Yeah. That's how a friend of ours makes money.
I'm gonna get into this next one. I want to try this 100 Shades of Pain. Now this one is a little bit higher on the pain scale than my last one. Well, I might not do quite as big of a spoonful.
Oh, same as the one that you did for mine, basically.
Ooh, yeah. I'm not being crazy. I just want to taste it. All right.
Oh, that smells so nice.
Mmm.
Lime.
Ooh. Ooh.
Lime.
So this, the 50 Shades of Pain is actually an Asian style inspired hot sauce. I made it for myself because I like to use these in stir fries or with Asian food. It's got some gluten-free soy sauce in there, a little bit of palm sugar, and we got lemon and lime juice. So it's got a lot of different things going on.
This one is, ooh, yes, I love it. It is very like stir fry. Like throw this in with some
noodles.
Or I was thinking more like vegetables.
I'm just I'm thinking noodles.
Oh, on top of noodles would be really good too. I really can taste the citrus in this. I really like that like hit of citrus. It's very prevalent. That's a yes. Generally speaking, most delicious hot sauces are going to be a yes. But this one, I think I'm going to use this one this week. So far.
Glad to hear that.
I got my colon cleanser over here. Now, well, I'm going to move right up to your Scorpion's Kiss.
Yeah.
And, you know,
I like that picture.
Yeah. It's like, I like not only do you have the horns, but that little tail.
Oh, the tail and the scorpion.
There's the tail right in the back.
That's a nice detail.
Like, now, am I supposed to like go, oh, the scorpion's going to give me a kiss, or is it a kiss with a back fist?
Well, scorpions, you know, they're not known for kissing, and if they do kiss you, it's usually with their tail.
Yeah,
You can expect a little bit of a sting coming out of it.
I love how you have. What's that say?
It says made in Canada. Eh?
I love that.
That's funny.
That is hilarious. You see, it's all little things like that. And as you guys can see right there, heikoshotsauce.com. Who now carries rummy bears, I hear.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they're actually on their way. They are almost here. Right now, they're stuck in Tennessee. I've been chasing FedEx down this morning to try and get it over the border, so I'm going to have to wait till tomorrow, but they should be here by the end of the week.
Awesome.
Well, that means that I won't have to go all the way to Poland and wait on Dave. You know, not to knock Dave, but I'm still waiting, Dave. It's been 6 weeks, not to moan, but it's been 6 weeks. And I don't want no refund. I want bears.
Yeah. No, don't give me the money.
No, I'll wait. They're worth waiting for. And if I can't wait, I'll go and get some through Heiko.
I am glowing in a very ladylike fashion right now.
Excellent. So, you know, that's the beauties of it with this. So with mine, I'm going to go with the Scorpion's Kiss. Oh, smell that. Maple syrup.
There is a sweetness in it. That's probably apple cider. Oh, it is maple syrup.
Maple syrup.
I can smell
maple syrup.
Wow.
Is that something Canadian?
That's Canadian maple syrup, I hope.
Yeah, 93% from the world production of maple syrup happens up here. So
yeah. It'd be silly to get it from anywhere else, I suppose.
Yeah.
Well, here's to trying this one.
A good one.
That's a nice and overhang. Cheers.
Cheers.
I like that one. That is so smooth. I'm
gonna try a little.
It's so smooth. Now here comes the heat in the back of the throat. I like that. Oh, well, for me, I didn't taste anything in the mouth. But, you know, now I'm just getting heat up the back of the throat. Different heat, kind of like that ghost pepper heat.
Yeah, it's got ghost peppers in there. It's got some scorpions in there and jalapenos just to balance them out a little bit.
Yeah, and I like scorpions too. Nice tasting, and I can taste the sweet.
I don't like it.
I love it. There's garlic in it, and you know, I'm like,
comes in the family, doesn't it?
You know, we put glasses on the baby the other day. Spitting image of her mother. Spitting image of her mother.
Yeah. Well, Angela said here that this hot sauce is not for Alex's, apparently. So.
Well, this one, the Scorpion's Kiss, I like it. And now, I don't know if I like it more than the colon cleanser. I like it more because it's got Heiko with horns in the tail.
I really like the picture.
I like everything about that. Well,
I really like the picture, actually. It's beautiful. That one made me glow in a more unladylike fashion, though.
Yeah, that one I really like the taste of. The Scorpion's Kiss, I will definitely agree with. It was a Scorpion's Kiss. And, you know, I'm still having a nice tingle off of it.
Okay,
Now,
so then
not long lasting, but again, you know, I still have a nice burn in the back of a throat. Nice burn, not uncomfortable. You know, manageable. So anyone that's on a slight higher tolerance like I am, basically, for me, this is a beautiful tasting sauce that I would put on a lot of stuff, definitely.
my glasses are fogging up.
That
That one made my glasses fog up. No, it's good. It's good. So I'm I'm gonna be the hot one next.
Oh, she's gonna go for the
I'm gonna
dustins.
go for it. I'm gonna try it.
So that is a limited edition. That is the version, the first one that I made. It is made with yellow reapers, white ghost peppers, and my take on pumpkin spice. So it's not over the top hot.
Oh, it's not all.
For me, it's not anyway.
Heiko,
Oh.
what's that?
What is that? Are you gonna try one of it?
What? Hey, listen, if Luciano comes on board, I'll
Whenever you've got a guest, you've got to do something to
four-way
celebrate your guest. So I'm here for a bit of fun.
burn. It's open.
Open.
Mine is, well, it
I
will be
actually
like
run
2
out on
seconds.
my side, so it's going to be the two of you guys or the three of you guys.
Oh, you ran out.
Yeah, it was a limited edition. I'm completely out.
He's empty because he put that.
Yeah, but word on the street is Heiko's making more.
It smells very hot.
Oh, it does.
It smells like a big spoonful of hiccups.
Yeah, it's in there. And spicy. You know, you might not like it, but there's cinnamon in it.
Okay.
All right, he's waiting on us. It's a low call.
I might be bailing on you guys pretty quick. Smells nice, but it smells hot.
I had a little bit of a overflow, but that's okay. Still got some on there.
Yours flowed, mine was thick.
No.
Might have to shake that up and a little bit like that then.
It was thick, and I was shaking it, so it overflowed. Right, we ready? Okay, we're ready. Ooh.
I like the taste of it.
Ooh.
Flavor's great.
It doesn't hit you at all. Again, it's a slow creeper.
Oh, tastes like a bite of pumpkin pie that bites you back.
Yeah, here it comes. On the back of the throat, yeah.
I was just saying that it's coming now.
Now on the back of the throat again.
Oh, I like
Flavour
it.
comes first, and then bang.
Yeah, it's really, really sweet, and at first you just taste like sweetness,
Hey,
spices, and then it's like where you swallowed it, then you taste the heat. I like it.
yeah, it's like a four-way.
Well, your tolerance is higher than mine, Alex, because I'm starting to get a couple of tears now.
I don't have any tears, but I'm definitely
I've got a lovely burn.
You took my napkin. Oh no,
No, it's right there.
Just a little bit of a.
Well, that one you keep for the face.
Oh,
This
listen.
one you keep for the mouth.
Oh, I like.
The only thing I'm bothered about is I was saving it because it is a limited edition. And now I've opened it, so it's not going to stay long, is it? It's going to be gone.
Well, that means that.
Try it on some ice cream.
Yeah. Riddell's going to gaze. I bet you this would be amazing on ice cream.
That's a great idea. We have some vanilla ice cream in here right now. I don't think I'm going to do it right now. Maybe later. But
it would help.
Maybe it's ice cream.
I like the idea of the ice cream because then you're like, ouch, it's hot. Bite of ice cream. Delicious.
Cheesecake.
Ouch, yes, ooh, hot. Yummy.
Cheesecake.
Put a little layer of it in when you're making your cheesecake so it's actually hidden inside of it. And so you make the biscuit base first, then put a layer of that, and then put the cheesecake on top. And
Yeah, I bet you that would be
That would
fantastic.
be really good. Like,
anyway,
topping on
there
it.
is tears, so there is heat in there.
I'm waiting for the hiccups.
Well, they are coming. The hiccups could be coming as well.
No, but you're handling it pretty
You're doing
well.
pretty good.
You know,
It
'cause
does tell you it's wild on the bottle, so I will agree it is a little bit wild. If I'd had a big spoonful of that, hiccup, there's a runny nose coming, so I'm going to get off camera. It's hot. It is what it says it is.
It's hot.
See you later.
It's I got milk on my nose.
No, but yeah.
Thank you for trying it, man. I really appreciate it.
I'll leave you guys to it because I'm going to go and blow my nose.
Okay.
Well, thanks, Luciano, for coming in and taking care of that one. That was a good one.
My mouth is
That is
still...
awesome.
Mine is steaming up now too, Michael.
That was a good one. That was a creeper. That's a creeper.
Oh yeah.
That's like, oh, this isn't hot.
Yeah, this is it's not bad enough.
Bang.
Whew, I'm sweating.
Well, while we're on the subject of limited editions, you know, another one that I don't know if you still have this, but this is your Devil's Brew.
Yeah. So the Devil's Brew is I can make more of that because I have more of the red reapers than I have of the yellow reapers. Like I said, we grow all the peppers ourselves. It's a limited edition because I never know if I can make it all throughout the year. So there's a recurring hot sauce, but there may be times that we're out. So
I do like that it's devilishly wild.
Oh my gosh, you put it off the charts? Oh my
yeah, it's off the chart. You're not going to want
I'm not going to try that one. I'm good.
And you know, this one, again, with it being a special edition, but I'm just looking at the color, and the color is amazing on it. So I'm going to open this one, do a little pump. Stick some on here.
Is this another one with devil horns on it?
Yeah, without the tail. This one is just the devil horns.
the other one I was a scorpion. This one I'm the devil himself.
So there's this one. Cheers to you, Heiko.
Oh wow!
Cheers.
Maruga, scorpion, ghost, Adalia,
Oh,
mangoes,
that's sweet.
peaches, lime juice. That sounds amazing.
Oh, you
Smells
like
good.
this?
No,
It's not hot at all,
My
but so
mouth
I'm
is still
expecting
burning.
the slow creep again.
my mouth.
Because I mean, now I'm getting zero. Here we go.
Mhm.
Again. Is this the hot sauce? Is this the right one? Is it?
Little update for you guys.
Oh.
I was planning on joining in for you with this one as well,
But that's
Oh.
but I've got a ringing in my ears, so I'm not doing that. I'm backing out.
No, the heat buildup is happening still as we're speaking, and I like it. It's a good buildup, and it's very sweet. Not very sweet, but it's sweet.
I'm drinking all your milk. Sorry.
No, I brought it for you. I'm good with it.
Yeah, I've designed it in such a way that again that you don't get the full heat right away. And I've had people come back to me after half an hour when they've tried it at expos, and they walked away and they're like, "What's your hottest?" And I say, "It's that one." And this is people that are not as used to hot stuff as you are and I am. But I tell them, I said, "Well, if you try that out, you'll probably be thinking of me for the next half hour." And then they come back after half an hour and they say, "You weren't lying."
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's been what, a minute or two since I tried that, and now I'm feeling my lips stinging, a good sting, and a slight numbness, which really helps. So I know that it's burning my lips. My mouth is good. Back of the tongue and the throat, and I like the throat burn. That's one of my favorite parts is the throat burn here. And yeah, all three of these are going to be severely used this week, Heiko, or at least I'm sure that
My lips are still tingling from the pumpkin pie round.
that pumpkin pie. And that one, a different taste in hot sauce.
This one actually, though, like as hot as it was, so much flavor. Like
I've noticed all of
You know what it
yours, Heiko,
reminded
have
me?
an unbelievable flavor in them. All of them.
it reminded me of pumpkin butter.
Thank you.
You know?
I have to agree with Alex on this one. Even though the heat of that pumpkin was far too high for me, look, still tears forming. Yeah, the flavour is amazing, and the flavour does come first. And like Heiko's just said with his other sauces, the flavour comes, but you're going to be feeling it for a while after. They slowly build up and they slowly come. Still got a runny nose.
Yeah, and I mean, we're doing these sauces and we're using a spoon and we're just taking them direct. There's going to be a different taste when you combine it with food. But for me, I love
Are these sauces ferment based?
Sorry?
Or are they
Are
fermented?
these sauces ferment based?
I'd
Fermented.
have to ask Heiko.
Are they
Sorry, how
fermented?
many sauces?
He's
No,
asking.
I
Other-
don't ferment any sauces.
No. Normally, fermented sauces, they have this development in your palate. These have got this wonderful where these do it too. They actually develop further as it's in your mouth.
It is amazing, actually, how.
Yeah, my lips are still singing.
It's one of the most like crazy differentials in taste that I've had in a hot sauce. Where with that, particularly the pumpkin pyro, it tastes and immediately sweet, cinnamon, clove, pumpkin. And that was like all I tasted. And then, oh, it's hot! It was such an interesting taste experience. I really like that. I really like surprising my palate.
When the flavour came first, I thought I'd got away with it.
Yeah, you're like,
and then the heat just do, and it comes up a little bit at a time, and it's like, yeah, that's hot.
One thing I didn't notice too, Heiko, is that each one of these.
I'm going to jump back out.
Yeah, each one of these 6 sauces that we tried are completely different tasting.
Totally different.
Totally different tasting. It's not like, all Heiko's sauces taste this many.
Yeah, I felt a huge.
You've used so many ingredients. Hey, Angela,
Yeah.
you've used so many different ingredients, and I think the way you've combined them is absolutely fantastic. So, I
Thank you.
recommend people get in touch with Heiko and buying some of this.
Yeah, I really liked. I mean, okay, so even the Scorpion's Kiss, I didn't really like it that much, but that's just because it was
try it with some food.
Not right up my alley. But I probably would like it on food. Again, though, I'm a really big fan of that sweet heat, so I really liked this heat and honey. I really liked this pumpkin pyro. I'm gonna have to get all basic and put it in a latte or something come November. I don't know. It's really good.
Maybe the chilies, or the curry pasta, or the chili pasta that we do. With the.
Yeah, we're gonna be continuing to use these delicious sauces for sure.
Yeah, especially with my colon cleanser. Of course, that's going to be my favorite. But the Scorpion's Kiss, I really do like that. And your last one, the Devil's Brew. See, now this is probably my favorite out of all of them. So of course, it's probably my favorite because it's a limited edition. And I'll be like, I'm going to only use it sparingly.
I am. That pumpkin pyro though got me. It was. I'm very, very well pleased with all of these. It's really good. Thank you so much.
You guys did a lot of hot sauces in a row as well. What you're doing is you're stacking up on the hot sauces you had before, right? So I mean, there is the cumulative effect of it as well. But yeah, they do have decent heat for sure.
Well, that's kind of like why we like to go from low, medium to high, depending on whatever sauces.
Well, yeah, if you start with the high, then you're just.
Then we're going to ruin
how
the medium.
can you tell if the medium's even medium?
And we can always do the comparisons when we have a medium and go, oh yeah, that tastes like a medium. Oh, now this one has a higher kick in it, and I can notice it. Because like I say, a lot of people can just put a label on the side and say it's this. Me personally, I see you. I trust your opinion because I know, I've watched you do this stuff. I've watched you taste this. I've watched you eat it. I've watched you do hot bites.
The scale was very accurate for me. Going from like medium hot to very hot, you could definitely tell the difference in the scale. And like even this one, the heat and honey at a medium heat. It's pretty hot. I would say that you're I haven't tried any of your mild ones.
Well, that would be a medium heat to you.
Yeah, medium heat for me, which is a normal.
So you're right on your estimation cycle.
Yeah, I feel like that's perfect because it was like a perfectly medium heat, and then the really hot ones were just really too hot for me.
And
so he loved it. It was perfect.
So it's perfect.
You did a great job on your scale.
It's a great job on your scale. Know that it does work for us.
Yeah, it works for us because we're. Different points on the scale.
And of course,
I know, and that's what I have to tell. That's what I have to tell people as well when I'm actually at markets and tell them my heat scale is slightly skewed compared to most people.
It's not as badly skewed as you think. I would trust your heat scales. It does tell you with a good warning that it's wild on that. Yeah, which is a good warning, and it is pretty wild. So
I thought it was
that's fair.
Pretty good job.
That is fair. If the rest of them are balanced like that, your heat scales is fair.
Yep.
I'd say it was wild.
Be like nuke approved heat scale.
Yeah, it's definitely approved by you. That's definitely wild for me. It was a good rating.
That's been all our hot sauces, Heiko. So we thank you for coming and joining us here. It's awesome that producers like you are willing to come on with us and.
I love hearing about it while I'm eating it. It's a really great experience to know where my hot sauce is coming from, the stories behind them. It just makes it that much more interesting.
And Heiko was in our Chasing the Sun Festival. And, he helped me out during one of my broadcasts by actually doing a whole bunch of sampling of hot sauces because we didn't have a producer that showed up. And then not even a half hour later, did like 2 packets of bites and the Hot Damn Show Bites challenge.
That's actually one of the
amazing that he did that after sampling a whole bunch of, and they weren't really they were hot sauces that he sampled. So hats off to you, Heiko. You're a legend.
He's had some fun times in Nuke. He's done a couple of our own daft challenges as well, and him and Greg.
I know. I keep expecting Greg to pop up somewhere.
I do all the time.
Fire in the hole. I mean, that's just so great. I
That's it. It's all you keep expecting. Fire in the hole, and then Greg just to pop in, don't you?
Exactly. Yeah. Okay. But we've had a great time. We had a great morning.
This has been really great. I've really enjoyed everything. Enjoyed having you here, hearing your stories. Thank you so much.
And thank you very much for creating that.
Absolutely great. Yes, you're welcome.
That is one of the best little, tier sessions I've had for a while, and it's not, and I miss it.
Hey, this was worth it just to watch Luciano do a spoonful of your pumpkin pyro.
That was really cool.
Honestly.
It's a beautiful burn. It's not over the top. It's not going to make you go into a panic attack or anything like that, but it is right up there. It's right on that edge. It's like, to the moon, Alice!
That was a really, really good, hot sauce.
Yeah.
2 hot sauces. I think.
Very, very good. I might try that one, not on camera though.
Oh, that one was pretty good.
Or I might save it for the next time.
Put it on camera so I can see some hiccups.
Yeah, I might save it for the next time. He's bound to be back, isn't he? I'll have to celebrate it again.
It'd be worth it to see you hiccup. Thank you, Luciano, anyway, for even sampling that with us. That
was really fun.
Thank you, everybody.
Completely unexpected. Loved you doing that.
So,
okay, thanks everybody. That was awesome.
Wrapping it
with
up.
that, see that little thing over there that says HeikoHotSauce.com? If you want to try any of those sauces, that's where you buy them from. He's also heating up the capital, so you can go over that way as well. That's Alex and Jif from Alexander from D'Aguanno Firey Foods and Reviews. It's Jif the Fireman, though.
We'll be back
That's
here
the way we do.
same time.
Same time next week. Different sauces.
Different review. So,
I wonder if I've got any of the ones you've got next week. Anyway,
well,
I'm going to say goodbye to Heiko. See you later, Heiko.
Thank you so much.
I'm going to say, which sauces have you got next week, or is it a secret?
We'll let you know.
That's a secret. All right, then, fair enough. I'll say goodbye to Alex and Jif. Thank you for that. That was Nuke Chilli-heads with some exciting reviews. You watched me have a few tears and some runny nose. I really do suggest that you go and, if it's still available, try that one. It's a lovely burn, and the flavour. In fact, I'm going to try some of the other sauces. I'm going to put an order in later on today because I want to try some more of them now. I suggest you do the same. If you do, chuck the reviews into the group and let us all know what you think. For now, I'm out of here. It was Nuke Chilli-heads. I was Lucifer's son, and you know who the other guys were. Bye.